Hey again, friendos. Just wanted to do something a little bit different, something I don't think I've ever really done. Um, I wanted to show off the ending, hopefully, of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, hardcore Nuzlocke that I have been doing. Um, I've been doing this on my game cart, on my actual Emerald physical cart, on the Analog Pocket. But I thought for the finale, I kind of wanted to show it off to some people, and I thought I'd record it, and I went ahead and took the save, something that I can do on the Pocket. Took the save off of the Emerald, threw it onto my whatchamacallit, onto my computer, and we're going to go ahead and play through this finale, the Elite Four and Champion. Now, I do have a very nice little strategy that I got online. Totally not mine. This is not my original strategy. But we are going to use this wonderful Weasley boy, Latte, Weasley girl, I'm sorry, Latte, to sweep the entire Elite Four and Champion. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do that. I'm just going to go ahead in game and do that. And of course, we have the rest of our team. We have, let's just go ahead over everyone else, shall we? We have Baja Blast, the Ludicolo. Cool boy. We just want to have him as backup, just in case anything goes wrong. Nothing should go wrong, but you never know. Mountain Dew Voltage, the Manectric. Slushy, the Regice. This is valid in the hardcore Nuzlocke rules. He was the only. Technically, he says Island Cave, but he's actually on Route 105, and he was my encounter for Route 105. It counts. It counts. It's valid. Root Beer Float, the Altaria, and of course our starter, Biscuits, the Shiny Blaziken. He is a shiny Blaziken. Did a little bit of RNG manipulation. I don't care if that's against the rules. I wanted to do it. And don't look at that. And so everyone, let me just make sure everyone is healed up. Should be. Don't look at that. Max PP and everything. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk to these boys. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. And I do believe in my Pokemon. I believe in the Latte sweep. Oh no, my notes. My notes. Oh god. Oh wait, they're there. Okay, so we're gonna go walking up, and I'm just gonna do a quick save, just in case. You never know, power might go out. I don't want to, those don't count. I'm not gonna fail to run if my power goes out. So, and we're gonna walk in. Look at that. Who's this? Let me just make sure. More confirmation. Latte up at the front. All right. Let me double check Latte's stats for a moment. Just make sure I had everything correctly. 124 speed, 96 attack. Yep, that is with the little boosting I did. Legal boosting. All right. So we're going to go ahead into Sydney. Now, this is Sydney right in front of us. Welcome, Challenger. Oh, no, he should be Australian. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like the look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. He kind of went Scottish there. All right. You and me, mate. Let's enjoy battle. That can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Bing, bing. All right, Sydney. So Sydney, his specialty is Dark-type Pokemon. And so what he's going to do is he's going to send out Mightyena. Now, Mightyena, their ability, it's going to show here in a moment, is Intimidate, which is going to lower the attack of Latte. And that's not really great, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead. Don't want to misclick. We're going to hit Substitute right here. Okay. Now, Substitute, of course, takes a quarter of Latte's health, but it protects it from the Sand attack. Mightyena will always go for Sand Attack. So because of that, we're now protected by our substitute. We're going to go ahead, hit the Belly Drum. And you'll see here what Belly Drum does. It's going to quarter, or half, Latte's health, but max out their attack. And that's okay. That's why we have the substitute. We're protected. It crit the substitute. That's okay. But guess what, my friends? Guess what? Latte, we've already shown, is faster. I forgot to check Latte's friendship. Just going to check that out really quick right here. Hold on. I have just checking. Okay, he has max friendship. It's fine. Okay. All right. So Latte took down Mighty Yenna with the return. Guess what? Shiftry comes out. We outspeed. We hit the return. I'll get the fuck out of here. Up next. Who's next on the chopping block? We have Cacturn. Oh, scary. Guess what? Return. We hit the return. 100% accuracy. So in Generation 3. Oh, hey, we crit. Didn't matter. So in Gen 1, actually, not Generation 3. In Gen 1, 100% accurate moves still had, because of a glitch, still had a chance to miss. They fixed that glitch going into Generation 2 and also Generation 3. So because this move is 100% accurate, because we dodged the Sand Attack by putting out our substitute, we cannot miss. We will not miss. We are going to hit every single return. We're going to take out every single Pokemon. The Cacturn, the Crawdon, the Absol now. One shot, 100% of its health gone. Well, hold on, how do I do an... Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. Dude got 4,900 Pokédollars for winning. That's me. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now, go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. That's a great... Hey, Sydney, thank you. We're going to quickly heal up. We're going to use a Hyper Potion. We have enough Hyper Potions on Latte. Part of the hardcore Nuzlocke rules, I'm so sorry. You may not be aware. I forgot to tell you that. So, I'm going to go ahead and tell you hardcore Nuzlocke rules really quickly. So, of course, normal Nuzlocke requires that you have to, you can only catch the very first Pokemon you encounter in a location, and you have to nickname those Pokemon. And if they die, they get sent to the graveyard, or you release them, depending on how you want to play. Hardcore Nuzlocke adds a few additional rules. Now, one thing that we played with was the duplicates clause, which is if I go into a route and the first encounter is actually a Pokemon I already caught, I can skip it. But I can't capture it again if the Pokemon I first caught died. So if I get a Golbat and I love my Golbat, and my Golbat dies, just because I find a Golbat in a later route as the first encounter doesn't mean I can still use it. No, the duplicate clause is still in effect there, and so I can skip it. This basically makes it so that you only can have one type of one Pokemon. And normally that you can be like, well, I mean, that feels like cheating. The whole point of the Nuzlocke is that you catch the first one. Well, it makes it so it's a little bit more strategic, so that you don't just get 6 Gyarados or 20 Gyaradoses on every single route, because every route has a Magikarp that evolves into Gyarados, so that you don't get 20 Gyaradoses and just kill everything with Gyaradoses. So you kind of have to strategize. If I got unlucky, I could have still gotten unlucky and not gotten the Latte. So, but I did. So I have him, and I can do this strategy. The other parts of it, of course, is you cannot heal in battle. I am not able to, if Latte goes down, obviously I can't use Revive, he's dead. But if something fucks up, and I can't heal him to try and do a Belly Drum again, he can only use held items, which will come into effect later. The other rule that isn't as relevant right now is a level cap. Now, you can only go up to the next major boss's ace Pokemon, their final Pokemon's max level. Now, at this point, we're actually using the champions, but I decided not to go fully. I didn't want to over level for the champion because I believe it's 58. So if I had chosen 58 to level Latte up to, they would have over leveled by the time I got to the champion. And by the rules, I wouldn't be able to use them. So we went with 53 because that's the level that Latte learns Belly Drum at, the most critical attack or move for this battle. So we're going to go ahead in here. We're going to save before we walk in, just in case. And we're going to go ahead and go into the Elite Four, number 2. Now, Elite Four, number 2 is Phoebe. And Phoebe is a little cute pie. I'm not going to do a voice for her. I'm just going to read. Ah, ha, 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 ha. All right. Well, hold on. I got one for her. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight, uwu. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Oh no. Toog, you fucked up. They're ghost Pokemon. Return is a normal move. Ghost Pokemon, they're immune to normal attacks. What are you gonna do? Furthermore, like, how are you gonna be able to use a Belly Drum? Well, we're up against a Dusclops, a ghost Pokemon. What if I told you that we're gonna be just fine with Shadow Ball? We're of course gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did last time. We're gonna substitute, because guess what? 100% of the time, Dusclops is gonna go for a Protect. Every single time. So we're gonna substitute. We're gonna Belly Drum. He got the double Protect, which is only a 33% chance of happening. Bum, 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 bum. Plus 6 attack. And guess what, my friends? In Generation 3, 1, 2, and 3, Ghost attacks, they're based off of your attack. They're based off of physical. They're all physical. So this just works. And just like that, we're gonna outspeed. Crit didn't matter. We're gonna outspeed and one-shot every single one of her Pokemon. Every single one. All right. Banette, a little doll, I believe, is the idea. Guess what? Outsped, Shadow Ball. Get a bug out of here. It's super effective. Sableye. Now, Sableye, you're thinking, whoa, they're not weak to Ghost. What are you going to do? I don't care. It's just Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, they may not be weak to it, but it's a one-shot, guys. I need you to understand that Latte is the GOAT. They're going to come on out, they're going to peek their little head out, and they're going to hit with the Shadow Ball, and we're going to take him down. Just like that. Just like that. All right, last one, number 5. Another Dusclops. Now, guess what? We outspeed and we one-shot. Just like that. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. All right. That's another Elite Four member completely destroyed. Oh, I don't remember the voice I gave her. I've gone and lost. That's a more fun voice for her. She changed voices. She's possessed by a ghost. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep. I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead. Move on to the next room. Well, that's okay. So we're going to go ahead, heal up our boy, Latte, get him back up to full health. And then we're actually going to give them, I forgot to double check that I had these, I should. I have 6. Okay, good. We're going to give them a Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry, whenever they get to half health, it will restore 30 HP while they're in battle. So we're going to go ahead and give Latte that. And we're going to go into Glacia. Now, I'm sure you can guess, just based off of her name, what she specializes in, and when we get into the room as well. But I'll explain. And we're saving. Again, just in case. This is literally only if the power goes out. If I fuck up and I die, I'm gonna hold to it, and I'm gonna have to start all over again. All right. Now this is Glacia. She is the ice. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled far to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills, but all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me, though, and if I could go all out against you. All right, so Glacia's specialty is ice Pokemon. Now, the reason why this is dangerous, the reason why we gave Latte our Citrus Berry is because of the Celio. Now, can you guess what Celio is going to do? That's right. Celio is not going to attack on turn 1. So we're going to hit a substitute, quartering our health, and Celio is going to set up Hail. Now, this is dangerous because Hail, does, I believe, 1/16 of your health per turn, and it goes through substitute. We're still going to go ahead and belly drum. Now we saw there that the hail did, I believe, 8 damage. That's why we have the substitute to protect. The substitute stayed up. The hail's gonna fall. We get pelted. Now our Citrus Berry is gonna take us up to 51 health. Can you guess what we do? That's 5 turns. It should only be 40 damage. We're gonna return. And it's down. Again, crit doesn't matter. I think that's the 3rd crit we've hit in 3 battles. I think, what was it? The Shiftry, and then the Dusclops, and then now the Celio. It actually genuinely does not matter, as you can see from the other fights that we've done. So that's still kind of funny. We even got a little bit of extra health from the level up. It now does 10 damage. It should still be okay. We have enough health. We're just going to outspeed and just wreck shit. Just confirm one thing. Yep. Everyone gets outsped. Everyone gets fucked up. There is no concern. Celio comes out. Now it does get pretty close because of that hail. 34. Bang, 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 bang. I probably should have. I'm not going to turn off animations. You're just going to deal with it with me. All right. That's number 2. Or number 3, excuse me. I got off count. A Glalie. And the little Glalie. Oh, the hail actually stopped. We're fine. That's right. It's only 5 turns. And that's going to come in later. Weather only lasts 5 turns if it is set up by the attack. Hail, rain dance, sunny day, etc. Crit didn't matter. That's going to come in later if we get there. We don't want to count our chickens. Now, Walrein is a bulky motherfucker. A lot of health, a lot of defense. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And he's down. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? All right. That's... Hey, bud. Hey, guys. That's our 3rd Elite Four member. Just with Latte. Just with Latte. So again, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and Hyper Potion. Right away. Bajingles. Badang. Right there. We're not going to give him we've Hyper Potions, and we're just going to go ahead and walk in to our next Elite Four member. The next Elite Four member is Drake. He's the master of dragon Pokemon, if you couldn't tell from his name. And we're just going to check one little thing right here. Outspin. Just had to double check something, sorry. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and walk in. There he is. I don't think did I save? I saved. That's fine. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead in. I don't think I can do my pirates. I'm the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us. At times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners. Do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. It just overcame me. I don't know. Drake is going to send out Shelgon. Now, can you guess what Shelgon does on turn 1, guaranteed, every single time? That's right, he protects. So we're just going to go ahead and protect ourselves by throwing up a substitute. Easy peasy, no problem. We're going to go ahead. You already know it's time for that belly drum. Boom, 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 boom. Down to 42. They're going to double edge. Took damage. That's okay. We're now going to return. Bang, 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 bang. We outspeed and we kill. Just like that. Easy peasy, level 56, good old Latte. Now, Altaria, fluffy boy that he is, gets outspeed and gets hit, with the return. Just like that. All right. Next up, we have Kingdra. Now, Kingdra was a huge problem with Juan, but he just gets returned to sender. Bye back into the ball. The Juan, the last run I had, I got to Juan. He sent out the Kingdra. It fucking annihilated my team. I had to start over, and I rallied, and here I am, taking down the Flygon. All that's left is his ace, the pseudo legendary Salamence. Now, I did forget about that. I'm not going to lie. I forgot that he had Intimidate. But guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. Because we still have +5, okay? And it's still 100%. That's the entire Elite Four done. The Elite Four is Dunyan Rings. They get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of here. Superb. It should be said. Got 5,500. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer, Pokemon. You seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of grow strong. I thought he was repeating himself. Go onward. That champion is waiting. But now we're going to do a little bit of prep right here. So first off, of course, we need to heal our Latte. Yep, all the way healed. And we're going to go ahead and give Latte an elixir. If you saw during that, the return was getting kind of low, so we want to make sure everything's good to go. Now, for this battle, we're not going to do it the exact same way. Wallace doesn't play ball. So we're teaching Latte Sunny Day. And I got to be very careful here. I got to be very careful. No, not over Belly Drum. We're going to teach Sunny Day over our Shadow Ball. Being very careful. I don't want to misclick. Because if I do it over Belly Drum, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. We have to fucking completely pivot. And we're going to teach protect over substitute. Yep. Yes. Over substitute. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, in case you don't know, the champion for the Gen 3, I'm going to save here, is originally was Steven Stone. You kind of encountered him throughout the game, and he was this cool dude who was mysterious and really cool. And you fight him, and he was the master of steel Pokemon. Well, in Emerald, they changed that. They turned Steven into a super boss that you fight later. And Wallace is instead the new champion. Wallace was formerly the 8th gym leader, but got replaced by his teacher, Juan. So now, I believe when I walk in here, the battles, I'm going to be locked in, so I just got to mentally prepare real quick. I want to explain. Wallace doesn't like to play ball. Wallace is a little bit of a bitch. Now, they're cunty as fuck, but they're still a bitch. So, because they don't like to play ball, that's why we had to change up a little bit and go for we had to take the protect, and we had to take the sunny day. And I'm going to explain it as we get into this. I'm just confirming everything real quick, that I outspeed everything. I have a little calc on my other monitor. I'm just wanting to double check all that. Okay, we're good. We're walking in. Now, this is where things can go wrong because he doesn't play ball. He is going to get a hit in. Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot one thing. Oh, I'm glad I'm talking. So, because he doesn't like to play ball, everything can go wrong if he hits a crit. If he hits a crit, I have to pivot, and that's where everyone else comes in. And we're actually going to go ahead and give some right now. Root Beer Float is going to get a Citrus Berry. Slushy is going to get a Citrus Berry. Mountain Dew Volt is getting a Citrus Berry. These are just in case, keep them alive as much as possible. And then Baja Blast is getting a Citrus Berry. And then same thing again, we're just going to go ahead and save just in case. So because he doesn't like to play ball, he can get a crit. If he gets a crit, that's the ball game. Maybe. We can pivot and do our best. But if Latte doesn't have 50% health... All right. Welcome, Toog. That incident in Sutopolis City, that was superb work. Putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Oops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from our Pokemon. And this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon in Hoenn? Show me right here and now. Champion Wallace. Okay. So, Champion Wallace would like to battle and is going to start with Wailord. Now, Wailord is a problem because they, like I said, they could go for Double Edge or Water Spout. Now, I'm going to go for a Sunny Day, and this is intentional. If Wailord goes for a Water Spout, it will do about 90% of my health. But with Sunny Day, that's going to have it, and it's going to only do about 40%. But if he instead goes for a Double Edge, he will do about 50% of my health, about 40 to 50% of my health. And then the Sunny Day protects it. But if he crits either time, we're going to pivot. So we're going to hit the Sunny Day. He could also just immediately go for Rain Dance, which he did. Now he's going to set up the rain. That's okay. So now for sure, he is going to go for a Water Spout. We're going to do Sunny Day again to get rid of that rain. We do not want the rain on the field. So I'm going to hit the Sunny Day. He's doing the water spout. That is going to have it. As long as we don't get crit. We did not get crit. Okay, he is now 100% going for Rain Dance. He wants to set up the rain because he has a water-based team. He has a rain-based team. He wants the Rain Dance. So, because we know with 100% certainty he is going for Rain Dance, we belly drop. Okay, we're down. He Rain Dances. What did I say? Now, Rain Dance is going to be up for 5 turns. I believe this is turn 1. We eat the citrus berry. Now, because that is 5 turns, we have to wait out the Rain Dance. So we're going to protect. We're not going to go for the immediate return, which would kill. We're going for protect to save ourselves. You can try and protect every turn, but like I said earlier, it's not a guaranteed. It's a 33% chance on the second turn. So we're going to alternate. That's turn 2. We're going to go ahead for a return now. Bing, 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 bing. And that's an instant kill. Now, I did fuck up. I forgot to rare candy all my Pokemon so that they were also at level in case I died, in case I got crit. But we don't have to fucking do that because we're fucking great. Now, Tentacruel. 100% came out with Tentacruel. This is turn 3. We are going to protect again to try and draw out the rain. That's number 4. We're going to return. We're outspeeding. We're one-shotting. Tentacruel is down. Next should be Ludicolo. Ludicolo was the reason why we waited out these rain turns. That should have been turn 5. The rain has stopped. Ludicolo has the ability Swift Swim, which doubles its speed while it's in the rain. Okay? It would have outsped our Latte. So we would have probably protected one more turn if it was like we were off by our account. If it still said we were raining, but it didn't. So we now certainly outspeed. We cannot miss. We hit the return. We take out the Ludicolo. Whew. We take out the Ludicolo and we return sweep. We continue the return sweep. Next up is the Whiscash. Whiscash is a bulky Pokemon, but guess what? It gets taken down by the return. There it goes. Just like that. Up next. Now, if you ever go over the level cap in the battle, and people will do that, it's acceptable. Now, we're down to +5 attack. Again, I forgot that. I should have accounted for that. But guess what? That's okay, because we're going to hit the return because it's 100% accuracy, and we outspeed the motherfucking Gyarados. And he's dead. We one-shot the Gyarados. Up next is Milotic. Now, Milotic is Wallace's ace. She's level 58. Look at that. We hit the level cap. All right? She's bulky as shit. But you know how we do. You know what we do. Done! And that's it. That's it. Player defeated champion Wallace. That is an Emerald hardcore Nuzlocke fucking done. I forgot the voice I gave him. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was a wonderful work. You are elegant, infuriatingly so. And yet it was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Toog. You are truly noble Pokemon trainer. And 11,600. The Pokemon you sent into battle, just the one, Latte. At times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. It was with light and yet sure-footed. The elegance that you had led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. You now stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. I now proclaim you the new Hoenn region. Oh, that's our rival, May.
Dude, here's some advice before you challenge a champion. Huh? What? Dude, could it be that it's already over?
And that's her dad, Professor Birch. See, what did I... I'm just going to do my normal voice. See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you didn't need to worry about Toog? Toog, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your father at Petalburg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance, but to think you've actually become the champion? Yes. Well, become your Pokédex. Here, let me see. Huh. So you've seen 133 Pokemon, and you've caught 61 Pokemon. They're just catching Pokemon. How about making them evolve, too? Dude, I am at the end of the game. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Toog. No, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion! Come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who will become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch, honey.
Oh, I'm just joking. That's okay. That's the rule, Toog. Honestly, congratulations.
Yes.
This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League and the names of the partners who battled you.
Yes. All right. The Goat, Latte, the Linoon came in clutch several times. Baja Blast, Ludicolo. Absolutely saved me. Mountain Dew Volt, the Manectric. Came in late, but was still useful against the final boss, Slushy Regice. You were never helpful, but you were still cool. Ruby Float, the Altaria, and the fucking start of the Biscuits, the Blaziken. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. We did it. We fucking did it. That's right. League champion, Toog, in 19 hours, 41 minutes, sub 20. As if that makes a difference. Ah, that feels good. That feels good. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, God. No. Oh, beans. All right. That feels good. I don't think I can skip that. I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end the video. This was fucking tough, man. Like, I died a lot early on. Gym 3, Watson, he took me out at least twice, and then fucking once to Juan, and then I think I also lost to Flannery at least once. It was tough, but I'm glad I rallied on that last one. I almost quit when I lost to Juan on the last run, but I'm glad I stuck it out, and yeah, I fucking did it. I don't know what's next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I was thinking maybe either doing white on the white version on the DS, or maybe even like one of the newer ones, like Pokemon Sword or Shield or something. I don't know, but we'll see. This was a lot of fun. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. No, I'm just kidding. Ring the bell and all that stuff. But have a great day. Have a good night. Hug your loved ones. That kind of stuff. Have a good day. Bye.